Hi lovely souls, my name is Samanthajamezz. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a pick a card for you on who you are going to marry with the option to extend for an 18+ version of sex with your future spouse. So once you figure out who you're going to marry, you're going to meet me over in the extended version to figure out what the sex is going to be like. But in today's video, we will be pulling charms and getting into some juicy details such as their hair or eye color with my pendulum. So we have pile number 1 with the green goldstone. Pile number 2 with the turquoise. Pile number 3 with the citrine. Pile number 4 with the aventurine. And pile number 5 with the tiger's eye. So if you're new to my channel or new to pick a cards in general, what you're going to do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you are drawn to the most. Go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I will see you all at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the green goldstone, this reading is for you on who is your future spouse. Who are you guys going to marry? And of course, we have the option to extend, but it's going to be an 18+ extended on sex with your future spouse. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I am booking private readings. So if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can find that in the description box below. Okay, so let's get into it. Who is your future spouse? Who are you guys going to marry? Group number 1, let's start with your tarot cards. Okay, so to start, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have a good mixture of earth, air, and fire here. So some of you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have that in your chart. We have a lot of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo present, and we have the Aquarius with the Star. Okay, so group number 1, who are you guys going to marry? Starting off with the 6 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is going to be very generous, very charitable in that way. And it's not that they're like a sugar daddy, so don't get too excited, but it's just that they are very financially equipped. They're very abundant. They are very stable, and you know, they're also very giving and very generous. So I feel like this person is going to make sure that you are taken care of and make sure that you are okay. They could be the earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I feel like they just sort of have old-fashioned principles with these readings, and this reading especially, you guys. It really doesn't matter what the gender is. This could be a girl-girl, guy-guy relationship. Either way, it resonates. I am seeing a nice balance, especially in this pile, of masculine and feminine energies here. So I could be reading for your future husband or future wife here, but I feel like this person is very giving, and I feel like with all this pentacle energy, they're super loyal in that they're just very low-key. They're really focused on themselves, their life. They like the finer things in life, you know, and they're not afraid to work for it. They, you know, they want their money tree in their backyard, and they want a beautiful backyard with lots of, you know, fresh flowing flowers and plants, and they want to drink their wine. This person is not shy from luxury, so this person could also be very lavish at the same time. They might have a really nice car, a really nice house. I wouldn't be surprised if they owned property. But I feel like this person, you know, takes a lot of pride in their pentacles. And I feel like this person not only takes pride in their pentacles because they're like super into the finer things in life, but they work their damn ass off for it. I feel like it didn't start off this way. I don't think this person comes from money with the Star. I feel like this person is the kind of person who, you know, like rags to riches. They definitely built themselves up. They got through some really difficult and really hard circumstance. And I feel like they are now in an energy in their life. Maybe this is like you're meeting them later in their life where they feel more deserving of the things that they have. Maybe when they first started making money, because this does sort of give me new money energy vibes, they were very stingy with themselves with the Six of Pentacles, but I feel like they started to really give to themselves a lot more, and they even flourished further because of it. But I feel like they have a tendency sometimes to be super and overly generous to everyone but themselves. And it stems from this star energy that's deep within them. It comes from life experience and maybe not having enough, and there's a lot of fears that this person still, you know, harvests and inside of them. Although I feel like when you meet this person, not so much anymore, but I just feel like they're gonna want to attract a similar energy. So they might have had a hard time growing up, maybe have gone through some very difficult circumstance, and I feel like you guys have as well, group number 1, which is my whole point. It's this huge attraction here with the Queen of Wands as well, and I feel like this person is gonna feel very compatible to you, and that you guys both sort of rose above, you know, really harsh circumstance. Maybe one of you is famous, maybe both of you guys are famous, maybe you have a lot of social media followers here with the Queen of Wands, and even the Star as well. Maybe you guys both have or will have ambition to be in front of the camera, or some sort of something like that, you know. Whether it's even indirectly or just sort of a public figure, but I feel like there is this commonality that you are going to have with your future spouse, in that you both sort of earned what you have and what you are, and you want to continue on flourishing. Like, you don't want to stop there. You definitely are going to be the type of couple that is going to want to plant the seeds to really see your future flourish. So maybe building the house, building a family, building assets together, making sure you guys are good for retirement, that kind of thing. I feel like there's a huge sense of wanting more, wanting to expand. So let me pull some of your oracle here. So for your archetype cards, we have Healer and Mystic. Okay. Then we have Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Gorgeous. And then we have Calling in your soulmate. So I feel like you guys have not yet met this person, but you will be. You definitely will be. You're very close to as well. And for your animal spirit, we have the owl, and then we have elephant, eye, fair man, owl, and beetle. Okay, so let me just check. Oh no, we are all looped. Okay. So I feel like this person could be a fair man. Of course, we are going to pull from the pendulum and see what their eye color and hair color is. So I'm very curious to see if it will sort of correspond here. We know that they could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, maybe even an Aquarius, or maybe even have fire in their chart. And then we have this owl spirit here, and the owl spirit is really about the same thing that I've sort of been talking about: generosity and abundance. I feel like the owl spirit is also very trustworthy. You know, in the description of this oracle in the book, it sort of, you know, kind of highlights the owl as like abundant and generous. And it's very interesting because I've always gotten the impression that the owl spirit kind of had this wisdom, this inner knowing. So I feel like this person could be also sort of a mentor to you. You're going to learn a lot from this person, and they're going to learn a lot from you. But I feel like they are just overall very generous, and this might be something that you guys are not used to, not accustomed to. Oh my God, we got the owl again. I literally just saw that. Oh my gosh. Okay, good advice from a wise person. Wow, there's the connection. And that's so crazy how I like ordered the whole thing. I like was putting it, but I literally just didn't even Wow. Okay. So there you go. There's magic everywhere. But so owl and owl, I feel like this person is very generous and they're very abundant and they're very wise. They could be an old soul as well. This could be someone that quite literally is a high vibrational soulmate, that in that they were your lover in maybe a past life. Maybe you are a mystic. Maybe you're a star seed, and maybe this person is as well. We could get really deep with it and say that you guys are star-crossed lovers here, and that you guys come reincarnated from maybe a different planet or a different star cluster. And so this kind of bond that you're going to have is very deep and high vibrational. It's less of a twin flame dynamic and more of just sort of a past lover from a different, life in a different world. So you guys could be a mystic. You could also be tarot card readers. Those of you listening here today, you guys could be very intuitive. So I feel like this person is practical on like a 3-dimensional level. And I feel like you guys are very, spiritual, and you guys are going to kind of give to each other. And I feel like you're both represented as the owl spirit. Like you're both going to shed a lot of wisdom to each other and sort of have this, this healing kind of dynamic and relationship. And I'm looking over here as well, feeling like this is crazy because we have psychic ability, trust your intuition. So one of you, both of you probably have the psychic abilities, and maybe you're gonna awaken their intuition. Maybe they don't usually follow their intuition, and you're gonna be like, well, that's how I survived my journey. And then they're gonna teach you how they survived your journey. But I feel like, either way, this person is going to have and come with a lot of good fortune, a lot of abundance. I feel like they're going to be very financially stable. And I feel like they're going to want to take care of you as well. So your future, marriage is going to be very fruitful in a spiritual way, in a kind of soulful way, in a mental way. I feel like this person is going to be challenging and you're going to be challenging. We have elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So I don't think this is a situation that's going to leave you necessarily, but I do think this sort of is a good reference to the journey that you guys are going to go on together in this lifetime. And then we have healer. So I feel like this person is going to have their own sort of empathic and healing abilities. Maybe they're a little more earthly and yours are a little more fiery or airy or whatever it may be. I feel you guys are going to sort of bring together a great mixture and balance within your dynamic here. So light attributes: passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And light attribute of a mystic reveals an intimate union with the divine. So I feel like this person, when I said they have like a earthly healing effect, they could do Reiki, or they could do something with, quite literally the physical touch, their hands, maybe even tarot. And as the mystic that you guys are, I feel like you're great with manifestation, or you are psychic and you've been psychic and all these great things and stuff. Okay guys, so let's pull from the pendulum and sort of confirm whether or not this person is a fair man or woman. Okay, so we're gonna start with their eye color here. Also, I apologize for my tripod that keeps like just kind of bending at its own will here. I got a new phone, new camera, if you can't tell, and it's much heavier, so I need to get a new tripod. Okay, so let's see if this person is a fair man or woman. What color eyes does their group number one's future soulmate have? Oh. Okay, so they have blue eyes, or could have blue eyes. Of course, this is not incredibly literal, but they literally could be a fair man or woman. Okay, so I'm gonna switch this off and see what color hair they can have. And then we are going to pull some charms and see maybe if we can get initials for their name, maybe any other sorts of clues that we may find. Okay, so we have brunette, blonde, red, and black hair. So what color hair does group number 1's future spouse have? I am so excited to go into the extended version, you guys, and sort of see what the sex is gonna be like with you and your future spouse. Now that we know who they are, come meet me over in the extended after this. Oh my God, they have blonde hair. Okay, so they could be a blonde and blue-eyed fair woman or man. Holy moly, you guys. The synchronicities in this reading have blown me away. Okay, so I am going to move this stuff over right here so that we can pull some charms. Okay. So we have dance, we have wish, and we have will, and we have he. So this could be a literal man, fair man. Okay. And then we have lots of letters here. I'm seeing a lot of M's, so their name could start with an M, first or last name. We have this snowflake, this puzzle piece, and this 4-leaf clover here. So yes, I feel like meeting this person is gonna feel like a lot of good luck here, because this is a wish fulfillment. This is something that you willed into your life, maybe even from the exact details of their eye color to their personality to their star sign to them being a soulmate, the whole enchilada. And I feel like there's something significant about winter, so you could be meeting them this winter 2020 when we're hopefully out of this pandemic. I feel like this is the person that has been missing. You know, you guys are gonna meet each other and immediately know what you are to each other. I feel like there is gonna be a huge and deep bond here. Like, you guys are soulmates. You are the missing piece to each other as healers and mystics. And I feel like there's gonna be a lot of luck between you. Maybe even together you will manifest even more good fortune. And there will just be a lot of growth and expansion on both sides from each other. Oh, that's so juicy and so beautiful, group number 1. Okay, so please meet me over in the extended version, which you will find linked down below. I wanted to do an 18+ that was really raunchy and dirty with your future spouse, but of course YouTube has a million guidelines, so I go completely unfiltered here in the extended, which you can find down below. In the meantime, I love you guys so much, and I really hope that resonated. Please update me in the future, even if it's like 5 years from now. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's by winter 2020. But if it is, please definitely update me and let me know. I also wanted to announce that I'm wearing this really comfy sweater, and this is a part of my merch, which you can find linked down below. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I am booking private readings. So if you want to book a private reading with me, please do so. You can find my email also down below, and we will organize a reading for you. In the meantime, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all in the extended. Hi, group number 2. If you chose this gorgeous turquoise, this is your reading on who you guys are going to marry, who is your future spouse. Now, I just wanted to mention ahead of time that I do have an 18+ extended, so once you figure out who your future spouse is, you can meet me down below where I have linked the extended version, figure out what the sex is going to be like. And I am booking private readings, so if you want to figure out more about other things in your life, you can find my email down below and book a private reading with me. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start with your tarot cards, group number 2, your future spouse. Okay, so to start, we have the Emperor. Not a bad start, and I love this gorgeous card because look at, he's like mapping out the constellations by all these beautiful rocks under the night sky with a dog. I mean, what a catch. Okay. Then we have the Fool, the Magician, the King of Swords, and the Empress. Okay. Okay, we have the Empress and the Emperor together. Okay. Gorgeous. So, group number 2, you guys could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or a straight up Aries, or a Taurus. Okay, great. So group number 2, who are you guys going to marry? I feel like it could be either way. You are going to marry the Empress, or you are going to marry the Emperor, and whoever is watching could be the Empress or Emperor. And slash King of Swords. So I feel like the person that you guys are going to marry is very elite, you know. They're very with it, with the shits. Like, they probably own their own business. They honestly probably have already, you know, decided to retire. They could be older. They could be older than you. They could be more focused right at the time where you meet them on marrying someone and creating a family with them. But I feel like not to worry. They are financially stable. They could also sort of be a teacher part-time, be someone that teaches, is a professor. They know a lot of things. This person is very spiritual. I feel like you guys are also very spiritual too, and I feel like both of you kind of have in common that you love animals. Like, I know that's random, but there's lots of cats and dogs present here, and I feel like you guys will sort of share that vision of having a lot of animals together and having a family as well, because in this deck, the Empress, who normally actually is represented as someone who is very fertile, is pregnant. So I feel like right when you kind of meet this person, well, right when you meet them, well, I guess find out in the extended how the sex is like, but I feel like pretty soon upon meeting them, you guys will get very serious together, because this person will sort of know that you are their person. And I feel like in their own way, they're sort of trying to manifest you just as you are trying to manifest them. I feel like you guys are sort of on the same page as far as spirituality goes. So let's look at your oracle cards and see what they say here. Okay, so we have Goddess, which I feel like is the viewers watching. You could also be watching for your Empress, and she could be a goddess. We have Networker. We have Passion, Sexual Union. We have the Dragonfly and Hummingbird. So lots of air present here. So both of you could have a lot of air in your chart. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Passion. Oh my God, we have Passion twice. So that just goes to show. We have October, Fire, Key, Butterfly, and Candle. Ooh, the tea. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to move these up here. Okay, awesome. So, group number 2. What's going on here? Are you guys practicing candle magic or any type of magic with fire, with the Magician here? Are you trying to manifest your Emperor slash Empress? Okay, so we have a lot going on here. We have the Butterfly, Hummingbird, and Dragonfly present. So I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of air in your chart. I feel like you are going to be very compatible in that you just really agree with each other on what your life mission is, what you're trying to do, what you want out of life. But I also feel like you guys have a nice little fire to each other as well, both of you. I feel like your astrological charts will correspond very nicely. And I feel like there is, yes, strong emotion, passionate, passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. and then passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there's going to be a lot of fucking passion here. I feel like it's because you also manifested each other, maybe even used magic, candle magic, to sort of manifest this person. This person could be showing up in your life in October, quite literally. October could be a very significant month for you, but I feel like there's going to be a strong, passionate, magnetic, and sexual connection between you two. But it also could be the type of marriage that is just like still going strong, still going hot. Like all the other married couples are like, oh my God, look at them, fuck them. But I feel like you guys are just like juicy and sexy and super into each other. Like it's just like tunnel vision. But I feel like with all of that passion will also come some extreme possessiveness and jealousy. I feel like you guys are going to move things a little fast with the Fool, almost too fast, in that you could be leaping kind of ignorantly into a new beginning. But not to worry, I feel like it will work out, but I just feel like watch out for the red flags ahead of time. And the red flags is that you guys really ignite something within each other. So all of this passion and sex could really lead to some very passionate fights, you know? So try to watch out for that. But other than that, I feel like you guys are complete counterparts with the Emperor and Empress. So you could be high vibrational soulmates. We have key successful outcome to your problems. Interesting. So I feel like, and then butterfly, a change for the better. I feel like you guys are both in an evolving state right now, and it's going to be very cool when you come together, because it's going to be exactly what both of you had in mind. They're going to be very attracted to you. You're going to be very attracted to them. There's going to be a strong bond and chemistry here. This person is going to see you as a goddess, or you're going to see them as a goddess, someone who is just naturally so feminine and beautiful and sort of like light worker in their own way. And I feel like this person, sort of in their own right, could be a hummingbird or dragonfly spirit. So the dragonfly spirit is all about light. It's about a busy mind as well, which is a huge indicator that you guys are both air signs. You're both overthinkers. You guys get off on cerebral sort of talk, but I feel like there is a huge physicality as well to this. And then with the hummingbird spirit, I feel like it's very positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. So I feel like you guys are just going to really add to each other. This person could be a really good networker. You both could be a very good networker, and you could end up building an empire together, maybe through social media. Maybe you guys are very great communicators, and you guys together will sort of light up a room. You could be offering some sort of teachings or courses. I feel like this person does as well. But overall, I feel like you guys are going to be sort of great communicators with each other and with those around you. Okay, so we kind of know that this person could be an Aries or Taurus, or have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini in their chart. So let's figure out what their hair color is. So we have my pendulum here, and we're gonna figure out group number 2's future spouse is hair color. Blonde. Okay, so it could be a girl or a guy, and they could be blonde or could have been blonde. We sort of have the same imagery here with the King of Swords and the Emperor. You know, they could have longer hair. They could be older than you by 5 to 10 years or so. Okay, so let's see what their eye color is, and then after we will pull some charms. So what eye color for group number 2? Okay, lots of eye color choices here today. Okay, so what color eyes for group number 2 does their spouse have? Oh no. What color eyes does group number 2 spouse have? hazel. Okay, so they could have blonde hair with hazel eyes, group number 2. Now I'm gonna move these over here and we're gonna take a look at your charms and see what other clues we can get out of this. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot. All right, all right, all right. So we have Taurus. So this person could for sure be a Taurus, have a lot of that in their chart. We have the 4-leaf clover. We have the airplane. So you could meet them while traveling. They might live at a distance. They could play a sport or even travel a lot. Maybe they play a sport on a professional team, or they're just a player. No, I'm just kidding. They're not a player. But they could just play the game well. You know, they could be good at like a corporate sport, or they just kind of like sports, and that's all there is to it. You guys could end up going to Paris together. You could live in Paris. They could live in Paris. You might have to travel to them. You might meet them while going to Paris or something. We have star, we have love, and we have this puzzle piece here. They could be a she. You could be watching for a female. Okay, and the letters that are standing out to me are M and F and S and Y and H. Lots of H's, lots of H's. We have some J. Okay. And so with this winter, I feel like you guys are going to meet maybe this October and maybe become more official in the winter time, winter of 2020. I feel like once you meet them, you're going to realize this is your missing piece. This is your missing puzzle piece. And they're going to realize that too, being counterparts, the Emperor and Empress. I feel like that also goes in tail with that you guys are sort of good luck charms to each other. And I feel like you're going to want to really express yourselves to each other, in that you're going to want to start something together, start an empire, start a family, start a really strong bond or relationship. Okay, so group number 2, I'm so sorry about my camera malfunctioning, but I really hope that you guys love that, and I hope it resonated. And please comment down below, even if it's now or 5 years from now, and tell me if that shit resonated. Also, come meet me over in the extended version. We are going to go over sex with this person. So I see that you will be getting pregnant real quick, real soon. So meet me over in the extended. You can find that in the link below. Also, this beautiful, comfy sweater I'm wearing is new merch that I have. You can find that down below. It says 50% psychic, 50% psycho. Shit. Okay. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you totally can. Just find my email down below and send me an email. And if you want to join my Patreon, we have exclusive 18+ readings on there as well. And some of the benefits on Patreon unlock free extended versions, discounts on lives, discounts on merch, etc., discounts on private readings, discounts under your chair, all of it. Okay, so I love you guys. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you all in the extended version. Hi, group number 3. If you chose this citrine, this is for you. Who is your future spouse? Who are you guys going to marry? Now, I just wanted to let you know up front that we have an 18+ extended sex with your future spouse. So once you figure out who they are, we're going to see what the sex is like. Also, if you guys want to book a private reading with me, you can. You can find my email down below in the description box, and I will work something out with you. So let's get into it. Who are you guys going to marry? Group number 3. So let's start with your tarot. To start, we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, which I'm actually going to put over here. Okay, you guys, so you could be marrying a masculine. Doesn't have to be. This could be man, man, woman, woman. You could be watching for a woman, vice versa, however it resonates. There is an equal balance of masculine and feminine energy here. So we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. They could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or have any of those present in their chart. And then we have some water here as well, and some air with the Swords energy. So the person you're going to be marrying is very stable. They're very elite, you know, they're very good at what they do. So they could be someone that has a very stable career, maybe owns their own business, maybe they come from old money, maybe they have a lot of land, maybe they have property, maybe they travel a lot. This person is very elite in their own sort of way. They're very comfortable for sure. With the King of Wands, I feel like they're also a looker. I feel like they're also very sexy and hold their own and look really good and probably dress up really nice as well. I feel like this person likes the finer things in life, but they also like to travel. They don't like to stay in one place for too long here. This person also could be a very good negotiator. So they could be someone that, you know, maybe had a law firm and sold it, or something in regards to that. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like the universe is really going to offer you this grand love, and it's not just to you, it's for both of you. I feel like you both have been waiting for each other, and you guys are both going to be a huge wish fulfillment to each other. You're going to want the kids and the house and the dogs, and I feel like you guys are a perfect match. Although I feel like you guys are very different. I feel like opposites attract when it comes to group number 3. You guys watching could be the High Priestess. You could be also watching for the High Priestess, but I feel like she is the feminine energy here. I feel like you guys could be tarot card readers yourself, or mystics, or very intuitive. And I feel like you're going to have a commonality in that you know a lot and have a lot of inner wisdom, and this person is very willing to listen and learn. With the Three of Swords, I feel like maybe this person has had sort of a life of luxury and stability, whereas you have had maybe a difficult life and a difficult sort of upbringing. Maybe you had to sort of fight for everything that you have, and yeah, I just feel like you guys sort of come from different roads completely. You guys are opposites in that way, but there's going to be a huge respect that you both have for each other, and you're going to have very common interest as far as how you see the future, which is really all that matters, all that is really important. So let's look at your oracle cards here. So we have Lover, Athlete, we have Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes, we have True Love, we have the Elk Spirit and the Bear Spirit, and we have Older Man. Okay, so this person could be older than you by 5 to 10 years, maybe even more. I feel like you have not yet met this person, but this is going to be a true love. With the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are going to sort of have this bond that really, really deepens and will continue to deepen over time. I feel like this person is the Bear Spirit. They're very grounded and stable and simple, in that they just want to eat, sleep, and maybe have sex. and they like the finer things in life, and they're sort of at an age, or you're going to meet them at an age where they're trying to kick back and go and travel and build something. And I feel like you guys are the Elk Spirit, in that you're very enthusiastic and sort of being a guiding light. I feel like you guys probably are tarot card readers and guide others, and are lovers by nature and empaths. And I feel like this person is more of like a brute and like a manly man, or if they're a woman, they're more practical and logistical, and not so much in the high-spirited realm of spirituality, you know. But I feel like you guys are going to sort of add to each other. This person is really going to protect you. So let's say you are empathic and you're very sensitive to energies around you. Maybe you even have really bad depression or anxiety, as my intuitives sometimes do get. I feel like this person is going to really bring you back to the three-dimensional world, really make you feel safe, really make you feel loved, and really make you feel sort of understood as well. I feel like this person is going to give you a love that you have never known, and you're going to give them a love that they have never known. And this is going to be a really gorgeous unionship, and I feel like this person, you know, is also equally willing to learn from you. So there's going to be a really nice give and take. You're going to teach them some things about spirituality and sort of bring them up in their vibration, and I feel like they're going to teach you something about, you know, being more grounded and more stable, and protecting you and making you feel safe and good. But I feel like this really is a true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and Cupid, who happens to be right here, his arrow is striking. So this is going to really happen for you guys very soon, I'm seeing. With the Ace of Cups, I also get that this is like the universe's sort of long overdue gift that they want to present to you. I feel like the universe, maybe you have given up faith in the universe, or maybe you're not even seeing the signs, because in this beautiful depiction here we have two doves, which is a great symbolic figure of love is coming, true love, you know, two doves, true love, romance, lover, lots of indications of a true love here. And I feel like it's such a true love because you guys really are opposites. But you are so attracted to each other. You fit nicely and perfectly, sort of like a puzzle piece. And this is going to be the universe's gift to you, is just this gorgeous person. And I feel like this is also something that you could have manifested. You know, you moved on from maybe a really difficult heartbreak. Maybe you thought you were going to have all this with that last person, and it didn't work out that way. But I feel like you are going to have it with this person. You are going to have the house, you are going to have the gorgeous marriage, the children, if you want 3 kids, I'm seeing 3, and the dog and the land and the whole thing. And I feel like this person is going to keep you safe and protect you, and you're going to keep them wild and high spirited. So let's see what kind of characteristics this person has. Let's sort of look at maybe what their eye color is. So group number 3, what is their future spouse's eye color? Hazel. Okay, so group number 3, we know that your person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or have some water in their chart. And now we know that they have hazel eyes. Let's sort of take a look at maybe what their hair color might be. And then afterwards, we will pull some charms and sort of take a look at maybe if we can find any other clues or maybe some initials in their name. Okay, so what color hair does group number 3's person have? Blonde. Okay, so this person could have blonde hair and hazel eyes. I'm gonna pull it one more time because I feel like every group has gotten that, and maybe my swing is a little jank. Okay, so group number 3, what color does their person's hair, or is their person's hair? It's red, so they could hazel eyes, reddish, strawberry, blondish type hair. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here, and we are going to pull some charms for you guys. Okay, so we have Gemini. This person or you could be a Gemini, have Gemini in your chart. We have the Eiffel Tower. We have the 4-leaf clover. We have this beautiful winter symbol, which has come out, and so is the 4-leaf clover in every single one. So I feel like winter is coming, dun dun dun, or like things are gonna happen. And then we have lots of little phrases here. We have feel, we have learn, we have laugh, song, will, live, learn, song, will learn the song. We have time, and we have dance. So, okay, this is really cool. We have, it's like sort of a matter of time when this is going to happen. And this could sort of manifest itself for you in this winter of 2020 here. You could be manifesting this person. You could literally, quite literally meet them while traveling. Maybe you're going to Paris, or maybe you guys are going to travel a lot together. This person is going to be a lot of good luck to you because they are your true love. So things are really going to work out with this person. The divine is really going to comply and making sure that you guys are together and stay together. So the letters standing out to me are K, we have L, we have G, we have P, and we have lots of M. And then we have this like learning. So you guys are going to learn from each other, feel from each other, lots of laughter. I feel like you're going to, maybe this person makes songs or sings or dances, or maybe you both do. And I feel like you're going to spend a lot of time together, and it's just going to be a really sort of marvelous and beautiful relationship. Oh my gosh. And before I forget, so these fell, I didn't even realize they fell. We have success. I was wondering why there was only one. We have success, we have ring, and rainbow. So a marriage will take place either romantic or business, and we have success, and then we have rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So I feel like you are manifesting this person, and it is going to lead to a marriage, and a successful one at that. Okay, so if you guys want to know what the sex is like, please meet me over in the extended 18+ version, which you can find linked down below. And this beautiful and comfy sweater I am wearing is a part of my merch collection. If you want to check that out, you can find that down below. And if you want to book a private reading, you can send me an email. And also, if you want to join Patreon, we have some exclusive 18+ pick a cards for you guys there. And at a certain tier, you get discounts on everything, on my live sessions, on my private readings, on merch, on extended versions. So you guys might want to check that out as well. In the meantime, I love you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy. Please comment down below if that resonated. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification, and I will see you all in the extended. Hi, group number 4. If you chose the green aventurine, this is for you. Who is your future spouse? And we also have an 18+ extended for you linked below on sex with your future spouse. So you're basically going to find out who they are, and then you can go find out what the sex is going to be like. Okay, and I'm also booking private readings, so if you're interested in that, you can send me an email, which you will find in the description box below. Now let's get into it. Group number 4, I'm going to start with your tarot cards. Okay, I remember this group. So to start, we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the World, Judgment, and the 10 of Cups. So I have no doubt in my mind that you guys have or could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or have that in your chart. And I feel like the person that you're going to end up marrying will also be very compatible with you. I feel like astrologically speaking as well. This person is definitely going to be your counterpart. I feel like you guys are like twin flames in that you are so equal. You guys might even get comments that you look similar to each other. Oh my God, I'm just noticing, like, okay, so we have the King of Cups here, we have the Queen of Cups, and I'm like noticing that in here we have the 10 of Cups, like, but they look like this is the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, like this is them. So they're having a nice little picnic. They have a kid, a baby. This is really beautiful. I feel like you guys are going to be very into each other, very emotionally fulfilled. I feel like this is going to be a very happy marriage and happy life that you're going to have with your future spouse, group number 4. With the World and Judgment, I feel like it's sort of like celebratory. Like you're almost gonna be moving on to a new phase of your life where maybe you will be having children, and you'll be having a home and a spouse and a counterpart, and it's going to be a very good phase in your life. We kind of see this girl here musically dancing around, and it's almost like with the Judgment card that this is what you are owed from the divine. Like you have been working your ass off, group number 4, manifesting, even affirming, but just being the best version of yourself possible, lifting your vibrations to a higher frequency. And so you're gonna get the same sort of individual in return, someone who is like-minded. Maybe you've had sort of a tough past with dating people that just like are a no, you know, you're like, no, I'm good. And you've really held your own. You really like nailed down what you're looking for. I feel like you've been very true to your standards, and I feel like in return you're gonna really manifest your perfect person, the person that you would imagine and maybe even write down as exactly what you want, right? So there could be a fair person. They could have blonde long hair, they could be like the surfer type, they could have really nice facial structure, they could just have long hair. It doesn't really matter what color it is. Of course, we're going to pull from the pendulum and sort of get some more juicy details. But with the World and Judgment, I just feel like a lot of like celebrating is in order. There's going to be sort of this moving on and moving past maybe a hardship together as one. So let's pull some of your oracle. We have Angel and we have Artist as your archetype cards. Okay, so I feel like you guys are just sweethearts. You know, you deserve the best, and I feel like both of you deserve the best. Like you're both sweethearts and angels at that, and I feel like you, the watcher, group number 4, is the angel here, and this person could be an artist or vice versa or both. Shit. We have the cosmic egg here. We have soulmate. We have a message for you and manifesting miracles. Okay, so this person is probably already with you in spirit, especially if they're a twin flame. You know, you're probably really already feeling them now because you're, you know, on the precipice of manifesting them. We have bow. We have flowers. We have bouquet. Wow. I'm so lame. We have dog far away, dog close up, and flag. Okay, this is interesting. It says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. So if you've been sort of like holding down your own as far as what your standards are, what you are trying to manifest, what you want in a person, what you want in a spouse, and you're being tempted at this like moment in time, here's a message for you. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Because of you not lowering your standards, the divine is gifting you with your counterpart, with someone that is your equal, you know, your best friend even. This is going to be such a great compatible relationship. You might, like I said earlier, you might get some comments like, you guys are like siblings, like you guys are just so, you know, you relate to each other so much. And I feel like it's because you're both very intuitive, you're both very sensitive, you're both going to be mystics, you're both going to have psychic abilities, you're both going to be, you know, artsy and artistic in how you express yourselves. I feel like you both want the same things in life, or you will want the same things in life. We have the cosmic egg, and the cosmic egg is interesting because in the animal spirit book, it sort of represents completion. It's the last card in the book, and we have this gorgeous like silver circle, and all of them have different elements, but the cosmic egg doesn't, and it's sort of about completion. It's about harmony, the infinite within the infinite. So it's about like contentment and oneness, being close to God, being close to source. So I feel like this is your end, you know, this is your person. You will be with them for the rest of your life, and I feel like they're going to feel the same way about you. There's going to be a sense of finalization, a sense of completion, like you guys have maybe even being soulmates. Try to do this in multiple lifetimes, and in this lifetime you're really going to get it right. We have a message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And then manifesting miracles. So your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So you guys are manifesting this as you speak, which is probably as you speak, as I speak, which is probably why you clicked on this video. You sort of want to know, like, when is this happening? Is it gonna happen? Am I just dreaming? But no, this is a huge reality here. I feel like you could know this person already, or they could have just been introduced to your life. I feel like not that likely, because this is on the tail end of manifesting. I feel like it's more so this feeling that you already know than this closeness. Like you can almost envision them, that they seem so close. You know what I'm saying? We have Beau, you are highly thought of, and it could be because they're just as mystic as you. They're just as much as an intuitive as you. So compliments from an admirer, bouquet, Beau, you are highly thought of. So it's almost like, you know, a message for you. It's like they're already thinking of you, dreaming of you, and vice versa. You could be getting some very vivid dreams of this person already. There is such a beautiful spiritual connection and bond here. And I feel like it's very, it's gonna happen soon for you. It's going to happen really soon. This person could be an artist, or you could be an artist, or maybe even a musician, and you kind of approach life this way. I feel like stay in sort of this energy of being lighthearted and being ever accepting to receiving, because this person really wants to come in as much as you want to come into their life. And I just can't stop looking at this gorgeous imagery here. I mean, their bond is so deep. It's just they don't need to even use words, and if they do, there's a lot of laughter, but there's just this intimacy that you guys have known each other for more than just maybe the moment that you meet, for lifetimes. And then that they could have manifested into your lover. They could have been an old friend from a last life or something. You guys could also both really like dogs, so that could be a key indicator for you as well. Okay, so we're gonna pull from the pendulum swing here and figure out maybe what hair color this person has, and sort of identifying your soulmate slash future spouse. Okay. So we know that they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and yeah, there's definitely other signs here, but that one is heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay, so what color hair does group number 4's future spouse have? This thing is being really janky. What color hair does what color hair does group number 4's person have? Oh my gosh. Okay, hello, hi. We're just gonna malfunction in this group. Okay, I'm so sorry. All right. What? Brunette. Their hair is brunette. Okay, it's brunette. So we're gonna put on, let's see what their eye color is. Sorry about this malfunction. Okay, so they could have any of the following. Okay, we're back in action. Sort of. Super jank. Okay, so what color hair does group number 4's person have? Or what color eyes does group number 4's person have? I am a mess. We have black. Okay, so they could have really dark eyes with sort of brunette hair. Okay, so we're gonna pull some charms and try and see if we can find any more clues about this person. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have Gemini here twice. So if it's not Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, there's lots of Gemini present here, maybe in your chart, maybe in their chart as well. We have this gorgeous sun charm, which is really the 10 of Cups for me. It's kind of like saying that there's going to be so much contentment and like fulfillment. We have the 4-leaf clover. We have a baseball mitt. So this person could play baseball. They could have played baseball. They could play sports professionally or just really be into sports. We have the Eiffel Tower and the puzzle piece. So the puzzle piece is really about your counterpart. It's about your one, your person. We have the King and Queen of Cups here. And then we have this 4-leaf clover, which every group has gotten so far. And it's basically saying that you're going to move into a period with this person in your marriage where you feel very lucky and fortunate and very good. They could live in Paris, or you could live in Paris, or you guys could end up traveling there together. I don't know if Paris tickets are going to be cheap or something coming up, because it seems like every group is going to be traveling there. We have Sweet, we have Live, we have Will, and we have Laugh. So I feel like you guys are just going to really live it up with each other, and I feel like it's going to be very sweet, and you guys are going to laugh a lot and just sort of have a lot of free will, and in this relationship, a lot of freedom in this. And I feel like with the letters popping out here, I have lots of M's and S I'm getting. So maybe their name is going to start with an M or S, or I'm even getting like P or C. And then also I feel like this person is going to just want to really kind of live unconventionally, and I feel like you guys are going to be sort of in agreement about that, like in correspondence about it. So I feel like there is just going to be a lovely connection here for you, a great marriage and a long-lasting one. You guys are definitely going to have a strong bond and lots of kids together. Okay, so this was really beautiful, group number 4. If you want to meet me over in the extended, we will be going over what the sex is going to be like. And I'm actually very curious for this group, because I feel like there's going to be very intense, very sexual, very like deep connection, very like lots of like eye contact, like that kind of like tantric type of sex kind of thing. But we'll figure that out in the extended version, which you can find down in the description box below. I have the links posted. In the meantime, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can email me, which you'll also find in the description box. Don't forget to join Patreon for exclusive 18 pluses, and at a certain tier you get a discount off my live sessions, my private readings, and even extended versions, so you guys might want to check that out. Also, this really cute blue sweater I'm wearing is a part of my new merch, which you can also find down below. In the meantime, though, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive, and don't forget to comment if it resonated, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all at the extended. Hi, group number 5. If you chose this tiger's eye, this is your reading. So we have an 18 plus extended version linked below, and it's going to be sex with your future spouse. So this will be interesting. We'll figure out who it is, and then we're going to see what the sex is like. Also, I am booking private readings, so if that's something you're interested in, you can email me, which you will also find down in the description box below. Okay, so let's start with your tarot cards. We have the Sun, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, Temperance, and the Hierophant. Okay, so group number 5, who is your future spouse? Who are you going to marry? I feel like this person could be a Leo or Aries, Sagittarius. And you could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart. You both could, vice versa, etc., etc. This could be girl, 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 guy, 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 girl, whatever. However it resonates, there is an equal balance here of masculine and feminine energies. Okay, so with the Sun, I feel like this is going to be a very happy, very fulfilling relationship. The 4 of Wands is sort of this like celebratory card, and I feel like you guys are going to want to travel a lot and celebrate a lot with each other. I feel like there's also going to be a huge spiritual dynamic to this with Temperance and the Hierophant. I feel like it's really cool how it's illustrated here, this Person is teaching meditation while this witch is doing like a little tree pose, some yoga. I feel like this person could be a teacher. They could have like a life path 33, or just be someone that holds a lot of wisdom. And I feel like they're going to be one of your own teachers. Like there is going to be a reason that this person crossed your path. I feel like they're going to add a lot of stability to your life and in a lot of healing properties as well. And there's going to also be a lot of reasons to celebrate. So I don't know if this person has a big family. I'm getting like lots of weddings or parties or whatever it may be. The Four of Wands can also symbolize a twin flame soulmate sort of dynamic, but mostly for me, the way that I like to read it is it's sort of destiny, that this is predestined for you to meet your Hierophant. With the Two of Cups, I feel like this is going to be a very healthy unionship. Like you guys are going to be equal counterparts and come into a partnership where there is a lot of respect on both hands, but I feel like there is going to be a huge spiritual element to your dynamic. Like you guys have known each other before in a last life. And I also feel like you guys have very similar interests. So this person is also going to be very spiritual, into tarot, just as much as you are, the viewer watching. Okay, so for your oracle, we have Alchemist, we have God, we have the Lamb, we have Twin Flames. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's sort of like this twin flame dynamic where you guys are so similar to each other. We have past life relationship, we have Unicorn, Wishbone, Wind Chime, and May. Oh shit, we're in May right now. I mean, we're sort of at the end of May, but shit. And we have Door. Okay, so you could have just met this person this month. You could be meeting them next month. They could be born May. May might be significant, you know, one of those. I feel like with Alchemist and God as the archetypes describing this person, it's very interesting because there's just a huge sort of theme here of this person being very spiritual, very close to God, close to source. They could probably be a psychic themselves, clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant. They could also, you know, be a mystic and channeled messages from ancestors. They could be very into meditation, into yoga, into Reiki, the whole thing. I feel like this person is sort of an alchemist within their own right, and them sort of being your spouse is a really special thing because this is a very rare person to come by. We have Wishbone, a wish is granted. Yeah, we have Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah, with the Unicorn, the way I'm going to interpret it is like this person is a rare breed. So it says a lot about you, group number 5, that you are going to be a counterpart with this person, that you must be, group number 5, on a beautiful spiritual journey here. You could be a starseed. You could be an old soul that has reincarnated here on Earth. Maybe you were a light being before. Maybe this person is also a light being and you guys come from maybe a different planet, a different star cluster, and you are meeting here on your Earth journey to kind of ascend together. And I feel you guys are both on an individual path right now. Maybe you just met this person in May, but I feel like thus far you've been on an individual path, an individual spiritual journey where you've been learning a lot about yourself and maybe teaching others, and so has this person. And now you guys are manifesting each other and you're going to come together, and there's so many opportunities that sort of await, which can also be this Four of Wands, a celebratory sort of energy here. But I feel like overall this is a wish come true for you, group number 5. I feel like this is the person that you do want to marry. You've been asking for this. But it's a definite past life relationship. You've known each other before. So when you guys come together with the wind chimes, it's going to be very harmonious and peaceful. And there's going to be a lot of love. Like I can't get that, and happiness and contentment, like so much joy and so much dancing and so much light and so much sun. And it's just a really gorgeous thing here. And it's a godly thing. I feel like you're going to be very connected to source because of this person, and more so even with this person. But with the lamb here, the lamb spirit, you know, this is all about knowingness. This is about inner peace. It's this kind of prophetic card here. And it goes sort of in tie with Temperance and Hierophant, which is about being a spiritual teacher. So I just feel like this person is a very wise person. You know, they have a lot to offer the world, let alone you and this relationship and your dynamic. And I feel like there is going to be a lot of transformation that sort of happens between you two. This person is going to really teach you a lot. This is a really gorgeous pile. And May, again, can be very significant to you. So let me pull from the pendulum swing and let's kind of figure out the characteristics of this person. Okay, so what color eyes does group number 5's future spouse have? Green. Okay, so they could have green eyes. Quite literally, they could just be a straight up alien, not even from Earth. Maybe they're like humanoid or something. Maybe you guys try to manifest a alien instead of like an actual person. Okay, so now we're gonna figure out what color hair this person might have. So we know that their eyes are green. We know that they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, have that in their chart, or a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Okay. So what color hair does group number 5's future spouse have? Oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever. Okay, so they could have blonde or black hair, and I feel like they could have black or green eyes, honestly. So black meaning dark hair, like maybe jet black. Okay, so let's see the charms and sort of figure out maybe some initials or something more about this person. So we have family. Ooh. We have Taurus. We have the 4-leaf clover. Every single pile has gotten the 4-leaf clover. We got this puzzle piece. We have learn, which is so interesting because the Hierophant really is a teacher. And we have peace, which is interesting, another synchronicity. So wind chimes here. We have time, and it's also interesting because we have May, if I'm really reading into it, and this is like a matter of time when you'll maybe meet this person. I feel like they're going to really make you feel good. You could be watching for she. Q is standing out to me in the letters B, F, and H. Okay, so they could be a Taurus. They're definitely, you know, your missing piece, your counterpart, your twin flame here. You know, they're like the other half to you. And I feel like this is going to be a very lucky dynamic as well. You know, lots of opportunities are sort of going to arise because you guys being strong, you know, you being together is sort of a strong force energetically, in that you guys can really do a lot of good and manifest quite well together. So I feel like yeah, and it's, you guys are going to grow into this really strong bond where you're going to be family, and I feel like family is going to be very big to this person, and it's going to be very big to you. We have a lot of like family maybe present in this Four of Wands card, the Sun, and I just feel like it's going to be a very sort of beautiful kind of dynamic. Okay, so come meet me over in the extended version group number 5 if you want to see what sort of the sex is like with this person, your future spouse. In the meantime, I love you guys so much. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can email me, which you'll find in the description box below. Also, I am wearing this really cute blue sweater, which is a part of my merch. It says 50% psychic, 50% psycho, which you can find down below as well. But in the meantime, I hope that you guys stay safe and stay healthy, and come join my Patreon if you want some exclusive 18+ readings. I am doing also some really cool discounts. For a certain tier, you will get discounts off all of my lives, extendeds, and private readings. Okay, so I love you so much, and I will see you all in the extended.